Hey there, folks. Welcome in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes day by day. Today is the 9th of September. Thanks for being here. Hope you're doing well. What are we getting into today? Let's find out. We got Raid. Okay. All this stuff, all the other stuff. GW, I guess, is okay. This is the free gems, right? Yeah, okay. Well, like free gems, I knew about it. People were like, even got okay for my free to play guild was like, don't spam close the things. I'm like, if they come up, I won't spam close the things. So I got I think I got them. I don't know. It's like, what? I'm like, it's like, what am I doing? But we're in the same place we were. We got, the 1,000 crystals helps immensely. I'm not gonna deny that. And we're doing the same thing we've been, we're kind of in this holding pattern until we stack up the needed stuff that we need to be able to move forward, which is basically just, we're doing a little comparison every day. We have this, we still need this. So this is a big thing that we need to keep, that we just need to keep stacking. I'm going to refresh this and probably going to do a couple refreshes. This is where I'm no doubt going to start moving through my gems on this account now. Because you see it, you see what we got. I can move it. I can move into, and we can move to, can we knock out, do we have enough juice to be able to knock out Wicked or Chirpa? That'd be good if we were able to get there. Let's see it. Okay, we got to 2. And, we see where we are with signal data. We're just like in the period of time where we're just really in the soup with signal data. But hey, Wicked's done, so that's another character that's off the table now. And that's another character that's done. So that's good. Now we got to go back in here. We're good on these two for right now. We're just kind of in the boat where we're just going to need a lot of signal data. But while we're waiting on that, we're just gonna do this and continue to just get more stuff and just, like I said before, I think I want to have like 500 of everything. I know that's not really feasible a lot, but it's an idea. This guy's done. This guy's done. Is she done? I can't believe she wasn't done. All right, so we got it. So we get her and him. We just finished him. She's done, right? So, and then the echelon. Yeah. We want the Rebel Y and Betcher, whatever you want to call her. What things. And then we'll go Marauder, right? We need Marauder, yeah. Then we'll go Marauder, and then we will go Outrider. And that will be our energy for the fleet. That'll be how we're sharding fleet stuff, guys. And that might not be the most appealing, but that's just what we're doing. So we're sharding fleet energy. We're sharding. You can see there's a Rebel Y. You can see if we can. I'm not done with the pun one. I thought I was. Okay. Note to self: I'm not done with the pun one. So didn't know. Okay, so let's start building the Rebel Y. Because The what's the thing called is done. Even though it's not fully sharded, what's that thing called? The one pun is done, even though it's not fully sharded. All this fleet stuff that Gerbil and Scribble was like analyzing that, and Egnard was, or whatever his name is, was analyzing what Scribble's reaction to Gerbil, and do I think there's a fleet coming? Honestly, I would love for it to be. I would love for there to be a fleet coming, but I'm afraid that what Egnard was saying about how CG doesn't want us to have time to breathe with the in terms of zetas, in terms of crystals, in terms of all this. I feel like that's right, but and I also feel like that CG just doesn't know what to do with fleets. I think you could go. I think they would be. I don't think pirates is right. First of all, I like the idea of a Jedi, of like the Resolute with Gas as the fleet commander, and then you just give ships to existing Jedi who don't already have ships. To me that makes a lot of sense for the Resolute. Also, I'm a big fan of the X-Wove and the X-Woves fleet from Mando season 3. Because I think there's a lot of possibility there, and I would love it. I think a lot of people would. And so those are two Republic. Those are two light-sided fleets that I could see coming. And then I just think that people are just so burnt right now on pirates, and they're just like, I just don't care about pirates. I think that's where a lot of people are. A lot of people are like, okay. Yeah, I know they're a thing. I just, I don't care. I think that's where people are with the pirates right now. They're like, yeah, I get it, because I got it. We need them for the raid. We need them for the, the confrontation or whatever it's called. But other than that, that's the only reason why I feel like people are in at all on the pirates. If they weren't there, people would be like, okay. I mean, if you were just doing them for assault battle, nobody would do it. Nobody would do it. If they were just, maybe if they were a Grand Arena team, okay. But the only reason why people are even kind of interested in these pirates is because they lead to a GL, and because there's a raid. If this were just a Star Wars game, and that's kind of it, there's. I would rather play with bounty hunters. I would rather play with Jedi. I would rather play with Sith. I would rather play with, people that have been part of the lore forever, as opposed to these newbies. But that's me. Probably wrong. It's fine. But yeah, that's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. I feel like stuff's crazy, stuff's weird. fine. All right, so we're doing good. We're doing okay. We finished Wicked. I just got to keep, we're just keep grabbing what's available where it's available, and that's what it is. But I don't want you to think that this grind for this GL is going to take. It's not going to happen overnight, and just because we need so much stuff. Like, there's a point now, I know that it's going to take forever for me to get the signal data together. So, this is going to take a while. What we're going to do is we're going to set our sights on getting, and as soon as I get done, where am I at with bronze gems? Let's go take a look before I forget, and before this gets even longer. This video gets more longer, and I'll just show you what I'm looking at. So what I think we're gonna do is we're just gonna chart the crap out of all these things. And I know I come in here every day and do this thing, but honestly, we're gonna get to 5. I'm gonna put myself to where we're at 500 with this. Let's go back up. Too much, right? Didn't want. Okay, let's go 10. There we go. When we get to 500, we're at 1. So we're going to be at 500 across the board. We're going to be at 500 of these carbonite circuit boards. Then once we get to 500 carbonite circuit boards, we're going to go and pull. We're going to go and pull. We're going to go and pull carbos until we have enough until we have 500 of the bronzium wiring. Then after we have 500 bronzium wiring, we're going to move on to the next piece. And then once we're there, once we get 500 of that piece, we're going to go move on to 500 of the next piece. And then once that's done, we are going to start charting again. Because there's a solid chance that we won't have enough that we still won't have enough signal data to move forward. So if you want to know my timeline on this account of when we're going to go charting, we're gonna be on these pieces until we get this number to 500. And in fact, I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to worry about sharding anybody. So this number's going to be 500. This number's going to be 500. This number's going to be 500. This number's going to be, we'll just do everything 500. And then that's when we're going to move forward back into really trying to finish Leia. If that disappoints you, I'm sorry. It's just, we're stuck behind all these gates right now, and we're much closer on SLKR on the free to play. If you haven't checked out the free to play, we're almost to SLKR on the free to play. So, what I would advise you to do is, if you're so inclined, feel free to go over and look at the free to play, because the free to play is, we might get to SLKR later tonight. When I do the video later tonight. So keep that in mind. But for now, I appreciate all of you. Mean the world to me that you're here. God bless. Hold the line. Remember that I have friends everywhere.